I usually don't practice yoga with an Om. I know a lot of yoga teachers start and end their classes that way, but I'm pretty sensitive to the cultural appropriation that can happen with Westerners, and we've taken over yoga in the West, and although there were a lot of yogis who felt called to come over and bring yoga to the West, so if you've ever read Autobiography of a Yogi, it's such a great book. You can read about Paramahansa Yogananda, who came over in the early 20th century and brought yoga to the West, and really felt that was his, I think his guru sent him, that was his mission. So obviously we're supposed to have yoga. So I thought we might play with the chant Om today, just starting, and see how it sits with us, see how it maybe changes our state. The Om in yoga, spelled O-M, also A-U-M, which gives us sort of the way we can pronounce it in our usage of it. It is said to contain all of the entire universe. It's the sound of creation, and it comes out of the Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain traditions. It also, because the Western culture has kind of taken over a lot of yoga, there's been science that has happened around the chanting of Om, and apparently it is associated with a deep state of relaxation. It has a positive effect, according to science, on the autonomic nervous system. It can also help, according to some studies, with depression and even with epilepsy. So it has some positive mental health and physical health benefits. So we want to think about when we chant, and always you can decide if you want to join in with me in your own space, or simply let the sound wash over you. When we chant, we want to use we want to fill up our sinuses. I don't know, for me, I get this vibration in my sinuses, and just think about filling your whole head with sound as you chant. And we'll chant 3 times, not a big deal. And we'll hold it as long as our breath will allow. And then we'll just sit in silence for a few moments before we begin our centering practice. And we'll see, just notice how you feel now. And we'll chant Om 3 times, and then we'll take a moment to notice the effects of that practice. And maybe it's something you want to incorporate, or maybe not. So here we go. Sit up nice and tall, let your shoulders draw down, place your hands somewhere comfortable, and just soften. Take a nice deep breath in, and a long exhalation through the mouth. Let's take another breath in, and we'll begin our chant. Another breath in. And another big breath in. Noticing any effects of the practice. Let's take 3 more longer than normal breaths. Allowing the belly to soften, invite a deep breath in through the nostrils. Fill up the belly, the ribs, the lungs. Exhale slowly through the nostrils. Good. 2 more. When you're ready, blink open your eyes. If they're closed, take your hands to your knees and gently bow. Draw your belly into your spine and round your shoulders forward. And on your inhale, shine your heart, look up, draw your shoulders back. Good. Move with the breath. And spine moving forward and back, waking up. Move with the breath 3 more times. Let's keep it slow and easy as we begin. And then find stillness. Sit up tall. Switch the cross of your legs. Good. Take your chin back down to your chest, bow. And then take your gaze on up. And then gently take your gaze over your right shoulder, keeping the shoulders down. And then take it over to the left, just paying attention to the neck. Take your chin back down to your chest and take some easy circles. Moving as slowly as you like here. Good. Switch directions. Awesome. And come to stillness. Just pause. Lift the crown of the head up to the sky, sitting up nice and tall. Take the shoulders up to the ears and round them back. Let's take a few gentle shoulder rolls. Good. And that feels complete. Take your arms up, reach up, get super long. Send those fingertips up to the sky and take a gentle side bend. Whichever direction feels right. Keeping both hips on the floor, feeling grounded and steady. I don't know, I feel pretty good after our alms. How do you feel? Did you leave me hanging or did you join me? Take it to the other side. Good. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, sweep your arms back behind you and clasp your hands. Just take a nice open-hearted pose. As you do, squeeze your shoulder blades, look up. Take a full breath in here. And then exhale, shake it out. Shake your left hand left and right. Shake your right hand up and down. Shake your right hand right and left. Shake your left hand down and up. All right, let's bring our feet to the floor. Give your ankles a nice little rub. And take your hands behind you. Take some windshield washers. Prepare thine hips. And then when you're ready, let's come on up to our cat-cows in our table pose. So that means something under the knees. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Sophie, shake it out. And then dip your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone. Inhale. And exhale, round. Good, just a few Warming up maybe a little bit deeper than in our seated cat-cows, moving with the breath. Good. And on this next cat pose, take your belly into your spine and really press the mat away. Take your chin down, bow. Good, stretch the back. And then come back to neutral. Take the left foot back behind you and press the toes into the floor. Give the left foot a little stretch. You can rock forward and back. Good. Let's take the right arm, sweep it up, and exhale, thread it on through, keeping that left leg back. Take the right temple to the floor. Maybe the left arm lifts. Maybe it wraps around the back. Or perhaps you press your fingers of the left hand into the mat and you can get yourself in a little more of a back stretch. Make it your own. Good, breathe here. Lift your left arm if it's on the mat or on your back and exhale it down to the mat. Press yourself up, reach up with the right arm and exhale. Take the right hand back down. Take the left knee to the mat. We'll send the right leg back. Tuck those right toes, maybe rock a few times. And then really press that right heel back so you can get that stretch. Engage the leg. Good. Take a breath in. Sweep the left arm up. Reach up. Stretch that shoulder. And exhale as you thread the needle. Left temple comes to the ground. Again, right hand can do a myriad of things. So the right hand can stay on the floor. You can lift it up. You can wrap it in a half bind. Good. Keep pressing that right heel back. Notice your breath. Keep it nice and slow and easy. When you're ready, sweep that right arm back up. Take the right hand to the mat. Left arm can lift if you like. Then lower the left hand to the floor. The right knee comes back. Then take your knees wide. Let's take a wonderful, amazing, awesome child's pose. So forehead comes to the mat or a block. Send your arms forward, send your hips back, and breathe here. Good. Doing such good work. Activating the parasympathetic nervous system where all the good healing work happens. Whether we om or not, our breath will take us there. Good. Take one more breath in and then slowly rise on your exhale. Take your hands to the mat. Spread your fingers nice and wide so all your joints pressing into the mat to assist your wrists as you tuck your toes, lift your hips, come into that amazing, wonderful, awesome downward facing dog. I think my positive view has improved here with my oms. So walk it out. Press one heel down and then the other, bending out the knees. And then find stillness here in your dog. Breathe in as you gaze back towards your knees. Relax the back of the neck. Good. Take a big breath in. Look forward. Come on up on those toes. And take a walk to the front of your mat. And the feet land right about hip width. You can rotate your wrists out, circle them out. Bend your knees as much as you need to protect your lower back. Maybe you want to come into ragdoll, or maybe you just want to hang loose. Whatever you do, just relax the back of the neck. Shake it out, yes and no. Good. Good. If you ever feel dizzy in this shape, just come out slowly. And when you're ready, we're all going to come out slowly. So bend your knees, root to rise. Come on up to your mountain pose. And then sweep the arms up and look up. As long as you feel steady, send your fingertips up to the sky. Take your gaze up to the sky. the ceiling. It's too hot to be outside today. I was thinking about it. When you're ready, flip the palms, send them back behind you and find that clasp. Send your hands down your back and squeeze your shoulder blades. Take a little mini back bend. Press your hips forward as you gaze up. Good. And then come back up. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Keep your clasp and forward fold here. Always the option to come, halfway down, all the way down, whatever you like. Lift your arms up. Good. Take your arms over to the right as you gaze under your left shoulder. A little twist. You can bend one knee if that helps. And then take it to the left. Look under your right shoulder. Good. Slowly release those hands. Shake them out. Inhale, root to rise. One more time, reach up. And this time, clasp your hands. Send your palms up to the ceiling. Really hug your ears with your biceps as much as you can. Press into the mat with your feet. You can use your toes to grip the mat. And then notice how your legs and your hips and your glutes are all activated. And then lean over to one side and look to the opposite direction. Keep your breath smooth and steady. Slow and easy. Come back up to center and just take it to the other side. No big deal. See if you can get a nice stretch in the side body here. Take your gaze in the opposite direction. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back up to center. Reach your fingertips up to the sky. Look up. See if you can see your thumbs as you lean back, and then flip your palms. Take your hands so your hands are pressing into the sacrum, and really press down as you lean back. Squeeze your elbows toward one another, shoulder blades drawing together. Good. And then release it. Shake that out. Come into your mountain pose. Top of the mat, mountain. Top of the mountain to you. Shine your heart. And find your drishti. So that gazing point, something right in front of you. I see my neighbor's house. Good. Bring your hands to heart center, if you like. Always the option to hold something as you come up on your toes and balance. Good. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly lower your heels to the floor. Lift your toes off the mat. And then grip the mat one toe at a time. Press the toes into the floor. Good. Take a big breath in. Feel your weight shift over to your left foot. And then take your right foot all the way back to the back of your mat, coming into a runner's lunge. So you might have to kind of scooch that right foot back. Keeping hands at heart center, a nice bright heart. You can notice a little wobbling here. Keep your drishti. Good. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, come forward with your torso and take this right elbow and see if you can hook it to the outside of the left leg for a twist. You press into your hands. Pressing hands together can give you a little more lift of the heart, turning toward the left. Yeah. Find that drishti over yonder. Good. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, come back to center. Take your right hand to the mat. Right hand to the mat. Sweep your left arm up. Take a twist. Good. Good. Exhale it back down. Fingertips come to mat, or blocks are also good here. If you have a block, I do recommend using it right now. And then we're going to take our right leg, step it forward. We're going to come into railroad track leg. So feet are about hip width, facing, and move this out of the way so you can see, facing the same direction, facing forward. And then take your arms and sweep them up to the side. So we're sort of flying. The left leg is straight. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And find your gaze on the floor. So this is, we're balancing left and right sides. You can feel a little wobbly maybe. That's okay, you're human. Keep that breath slow. Good, nice big breath in. And as you exhale, take the right hand to the block or the outside of the left leg. Sweep that left arm up. So we're in a revolved triangle already. Oh my goodness. So the block can come to the inside of the leg if you like, or the outside. Or you can take your hand to the outside of the leg and press it in. Press the leg into the hand, hand into the leg. One more breath here. This silliness. Good. Exhale. Take it down. Scoot your block away. Step your right foot forward. Root to rise. Reach up. Good. Send your fingertips up to the sky. Look up. Maybe lean back. Come back to center. Hands come back to heart center. Find your drishti. Nice drishti there. Good job. Excellent. Feel your weight shift into your right leg. Step your left leg back. See if you can scooch back so you get a nice long runner's lunge. And press your thumbs into your sternum so you can feel your shoulders drawing back, your heart shining brightly. Take a nice big breath in. And on your exhale, come forward. See if you can hook that left elbow to the outside of the right leg. Twist. Excellent. Good. Breathe in. Maybe take your gaze up toward the sky, the ceiling. Let's be real. Keep pressing the palms together. Embrace the wobble and keep the breath smooth. On your next exhalation, unwind. Take your left hand to the floor. Sweep your right arm up. Enjoy this twist. Good. Knee stays over ankle. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out. Come back to center. See if you can take your block right to the right side of the right foot. And then we're going to step forward with the left leg coming into railroad tracks. Right knee straightens. Good. Take the arms out wide. Squeeze your shoulder blades. So we're flying. We're also stretching our left calf. Should feel good. Good. Find that drishti on the floor right in front of you. So nice long neck. And when you're ready, take the left hand to either the block, the outside of the leg, or even the inside of the leg. We'll take this twisted, awkward triangle. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nobody said it was easy. So if you fall out, come back. I shouldn't talk about that. Sorry. One more breath. And then exhale. Take your block away. Bend your right knee. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, root to rise. Hello, hips. Good. Hands come to heart center. Just take a moment to appreciate where we've been on our mindful journey this morning. Good. Let your hands come forward. Find your most serene mountain. Palms face forward. Shoulders roll back. Chin tucks. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Find your drishti. Inhale, rise up, reach up, fingertips reach. Lift up those heels. Good. Exhale, lower the heels, sweep your arms back, lower your hips, come into flying chair. Good, breathe in here. Fingertips reach back, nice shiny heart. Find that drishti, find that smile, and then step the left foot back. Find that runner's lunge again. Hands come to heart. Let's try this again. Breathe in. Reaching the crown of the head toward the sky. Nice, shiny heart. On your exhale, take this twist. Good. Release. Take your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, the right arm up. Good. Exhale, step the left foot forward, straighten the right leg, take your twisted triangle. Good. Sweep the right arm down, fingertips to floor or block, step the left foot forward, inhale, root to rise, reach up. Come immediately up on your toes, see if you can balance, look up if you can, and exhale. This time lower down to your chair, hands come to heart center, weight comes into left foot, step the right foot back, shine the heart. Good, breathe in. There's going to be some juicy yin after this, no worries. Exhale as you twist, right elbow hooks across, take your twist. Good, breathe in, press the palms together. And breathe out, release the right hand to the floor, sweep that left arm up, find your twist here. Good, lots of twisting. Release that hand, step the right foot forward, come up, and twisted triangle. So right arm reaches, block, block, or to the outside of the leg. Left arm reaches up, right arm reaches down. Good. Excellent. Slowly unwind, move your blocks out of the way, step your right foot forward. Let's come into a juicy forward fold. Release that back. So bring your feet about hip width again. Maybe take your peace fingers. Draw your elbows out. Enjoy. Shake your head yes and no. Relax the back of the neck. Excellent. When you're ready, bend your knees, root into your feet to rise. Reach up, come up slowly. Let your palms touch this time above the crown of the head and draw them down the center of the body. Finding, again, serene mountain. Good, take one more breath in. One more, reach up, come up on your toes, balance. And exhale, hands to heart, heels to floor. And we're gonna bring our weight into, let's bring it into the right leg. Let's switch it up. Step the left leg back. This time, find your crescent. Reach your fingertips up to the sky. Good, send that left heel back. Notice if your right knee wants to float in either direction. Keep it over that ankle as much as you can and shoulders down. Good, breathe in. Hug your ears with your biceps. We're gonna take flight. So take those arms and reach them back as you come forward, leaning into the right leg, feeling that weight redistribute, and then bring most of your weight into your right leg. Come up on your left toes. Good. And you can stay here completely. Stay here. Finding that drishti somewhere right in front of you, probably on the floor. Decide if you want to take flight. Good, lifting that left leg off the floor. A lot of stability here we're building in our hips. So know we're doing good stuff, right? Breathe in. Maybe lift the heel a little bit higher. Excellent. Keep a little bend in that right knee. Again, if you fall out, come back. When you're ready, bend the right knee. Take that left leg as you stand up and wrap it around the right. Now you can take your toes to the floor, or you can see if you can wrap that leg, squeezing inward. Take your arms out and take your left arm under, your right arm over, coming into eagle. Good, breathe in here. Yeah, squeezing together. We're squeezing together, getting that stretch in the upper back. Lift your elbows up just a little bit. You'll get a little different stretch here. As you breathe out, draw the belly into the spine. Maybe bow. Maybe. Good. Excellent. Come back up. Release. Fly. Shake it out. Whew. Nice job. Let's take a nice wide-legged stance here to come across your mat. Let your legs come wide. Bring your hands to your hips. Just take a forward fold here so you can play with this, taking one hand to the floor, sweeping the other one up. You can bend one knee and then the other. Just kind of
Just kind of play here. And whatever feels good. And then we're going to take a walk back to the front of our mat. Step forward, root to rise. Reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Just take a serene mountain. One last time, why not? Good, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, come on, let's come up on our toes again. Excellent. Exhale, hands to heart, heels to floor. Good, and we'll step back with the left leg. Reaching up, finding your crescent here. Breathe in. Breathe out, draw the shoulders down. Draw the pinkies toward one another. Frame your ears with your biceps. Imagine you're hugging. Good. We are gonna fly. No, seriously, we're on the wrong leg. Switch if we are. Good. Excellent. We were, totally. So in the moment. Look down at your knee, see if it's over your ankle, see if you can solidify that. And then when you're ready, arms go back, lean forward, bring your weight into your left, and fly as much as you can. Lift the right leg up, straighten that left leg a little bit more. Good, find your drishti, nice long neck. You can flex your right toes if you like. Good, breathe in. Find your drishti, don't lose your drishti. Good, breathe out. Slowly rise up, take your right leg and cross it over your left. Take your arms out wide, right arm comes under left for eagle. Oh, yeah, good stuff. Inhale as you lift your elbows, decide if you want to bow. Bring the belly into the spine, draw those elbows toward the navel. Yeah, good. Rise up slowly, gracefully, as much as you can, and let your wings expand. Good, breathe in. Take a forward fold, reaching for the floor, shaking your head out. Excellent. Breathe in and breathe out. Once again, we're going to step back with one leg and lower the knee. Whichever leg you like. That way I can't get it wrong. Come into Anjaneyasana. Gaze forward, shine your heart. Good, nice stretch here. That left hip flexor. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, hands can come to floor or block. Send those hips back, straighten the right leg, nose to, or whatever leg is forward, nose to knee. Good, toes lift. Good, deep breath. Come back forward, tuck your toes, send the feet to the front of the mat, forward fold. Good. Let's come into the lunge on the left, so on the other side, whatever that is for you. My goodness, I need more alms. Come up to your Anjaneyasana here, and this time, the knee can come over the ankle. For this, it's safe in this pose, so they say. Good. Shine your heart. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, hands come to floor or blocks. Lengthen out that extended leg. Send the toes up. Send the nose toward the knee. Breathe. Excellent. Relax the back of the neck. Come back. And we're just going to take a graceful seat here, coming to our mat. And immediately take the right leg over the left for a twist. Right hand comes behind. I'll get specific, but if you went the other way, it's all good. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's see if you can gently take the neck in the direction of the shoulder. Keeping a nice tall lift of the spine and the head, the crown of the head reaching toward the ceiling. Nice. Slowly unwind. Hoist this leg out. We'll just take it to the other side. Let's not get too fancy here. You can give yourself a hug or take this arm to the outside. So pressing the opposite arm back behind you, giving yourself a nice prop up. Lifting the heart, taking the gaze over the other shoulder. Just breathe. Just breathe. Nice. And slowly unwind when you're ready. This time we're going to take our legs wide on our mat, because we can. Always the option to prop up. Sometimes it's really nice to prop your hips up with a blanket in a wide leg forward fold. Also the option to take a block in front of you, and maybe your third eye, as you gently come forward, can land somewhere on your block for a nice little prop up here. And then the back of the neck can just relax. Your hands can reach for your toes or just rest somewhere. Good. Just soften here. Even soften. If you were flexing the toes toward the ceiling, see if you can let that go. Just relax the back of the neck. Soften the lower back. Yeah. Breathe. Let's take a nice, long, luxurious yin experience here. Let's soften. Come back to the breath. And so if you want to come up and see if you have a little more something, you can reach your arms forward, you can lower your block. And just notice as you give yourself a little deeper stretch, what happens to your breath. And ultimately in yoga, our training will be so effective in helping us when we're off the mat to be aware of how we might be holding our breath in different situations, right? So that we are always in a state of awareness of at least of our breath. Okay, let's take 2 more long, luxurious rounds of breath. And then as you're ready, come up slow. Press yourself up to seated, nice and tall. Get that nice length in the spine. Give yourself a moment to recover. And then gently draw your legs in. This time, bring your feet together. We'll come into Baddha Konasana just briefly. Nice prop work here. If you place your blocks under your legs, shine your heart and just come forward. Slowly bow here. Let the shoulders round. Let the upper back. Let the shoulder blades draw apart now. And they've been kissing most of the class. Let's let them have some me time. Take one more breath in, and then draw the belly into the spine. Use that core to sit you up straight. Draw your legs together. Take the blocks out of the way. And then slide on around so that your legs come lengthwise. This time, do flex your toes. Inhale, reach your arms up. We'll take one last foray into forward foldville. Reach for your ankles, your feet, or use your strap. And then bow here. Good. There's something about these forward folds. We take them in a lot of different ways. So if you don't like the forward fold, standing forward fold, you can always practice one of these three that we have just done. And they also, in addition to our breath and our chanting, they also initiate that rest and digest, the parasympathetic activation. Good. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then however and whenever you're ready, just make your way down to your back. Make sure you're on your mat. Good. Sometimes the head is off the mat, sometimes the feet. And get yourself situated. And then notice how it feels to be making a connection with the entire body. So you might notice there's some spaces, maybe behind the knees and behind the lower back, that are suspended in air. That's good. Good. Breathe in as you hug your right knee into your shoulder. Maybe take a couple of ankle circles here. Breathe out. And then breathe in again and exhale your right leg across the body for a simple, no frills twist. Turn your head in the opposite direction. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel free to close your eyes here. Allow that shoulder to open up toward the floor. Just let gravity do the work. Take one more full round of breath. And then slowly roll back. Hug that knee in one more time. And then release. Let that leg go long. And just notice if there's a difference. And then let's correct that. Hug that left knee into the shoulder. Good. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, take it across the body. Open up the left shoulder. Left arm reaches out. And turn your head in that direction and just settle. Allow the shoulder to relax toward the floor. Allow the neck to soften. Close your eyes, breathe. See if you can let go of tension somewhere. Maybe it's the jaw, the throat. Maybe it's the pinky finger. It's got to start somewhere, right? Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to the back. Hug that knee in one more time. And then release that leg long. So here is your chance, your opportunity as a fellow yogi, yogini, to take whatever shape might feel really good for you before your final resting pose. So it might be a happy baby. It might be a bridge pose, a supported bridge. Take your block under your back. Let it be your final shape. So make it good. Let your breath move slowly. And then finally, come on down. Let your legs come wide on your mat. You can send your arms wherever they're comfortable. Maybe tuck your shoulders. Let's just take a final body scan. And we'll start with our pinky fingers. Bring your awareness to your pinky fingers. And draw them into your entire hand. And then draw your awareness up your arms into your shoulders. Yeah. Bring your awareness into your heart center, down to your belly, your hips, your legs, your feet. And then draw the awareness up the legs, into the belly, into the heart space, back down the arms, the shoulders, the throat. Draw the awareness into your jaw, your brow, your eyes, your ears, the back of the head, and the crown of the head. And here's your chance to just be. I want to share with you a Mary Oliver poem entitled Whistling Swans. Do you bow your head when you pray? Or do you look up into that blue space? Take your choice. Prayers fly from all directions. And don't worry about what language you use. God, no doubt, understands them all. Even when the swans are flying north and making such a ruckus of noise, God is surely listening and understanding. Rumi said, "There is no proof of the soul." But isn't the return of spring and how it springs up in our hearts a pretty good hint? Yes, I know. God's silence never breaks, but is that really a problem? There are thousands of voices after all. And furthermore, don't you imagine, I just suggested, that the swans know as much as we do about the whole business. So listen to them and watch them, singing as they fly. Take from it what you can. Slowly begin to deepen the breath. Bring small movements to fingers, toes, eyelashes, pinky fingers. Stay where you are or roll to one side and just pause in that fetal position. If you like, press up to a seat. Find that length in the spine once again. Let the crown of the head reach up and just let your eyes close here. Notice how your breath's moving through your body.
Notice your heartbeat. And just notice how you feel. When you're ready, take your arms out wide, reach up, let your palms clasp or palms draw together, and then draw them down to your heart center. And take one final bow, this one to yourself. Give yourself some kudos for showing up to your mat, and kudos for taking what you learned about yourself off of your mat, and keeping that mindful awareness of the breath wherever you go in all your travels. Thanks for practicing, you guys. Namaste.